the wooden chair convertible into a step ladder. Alright, we are now going to discuss next is the GRI Rule 3B. Under GRI Rule 3B is the classifier would need to determine which one among the components or articles imparts the essential character of the product being classified. Okay. When a product is potentially classifiable in more than one headings because it consists of two or more different components or articles and no headings, in the HS nomenclature covers such a product as a whole. The product is to be classified according to the component or article that gives the product its essential character. And the provisions of GRI Rule 3B is only relates to the mixtures, composite goods consisting of different materials or components, and goods put up in sets for retail sale. And now, take a look with this subject article. Watch strap fitted with a compass imported without the watch. Now, compasses are classified under heading 90.14, which covers direction finding compasses or other navigational instruments and appliances. And watch straps are classified under heading 91.13, which covers watch straps, watch bands, and watch bracelets and parts thereof. And look closely at the descriptions of the headings being considered. We see that each of the two headings specifically describe a component of the composite good, and therefore GIR3A cannot be used. The next rule to consider after GIR3A is GIR3B. And this rule starts that the subject article should be classified under the heading covering the component which imparts the essential character of the article as a whole. And based on the premise, the compass is considered as an added feature and does not impart the subject articles. True purpose of securing the watch to the wrist is likewise as a strap for a watch, and since the watch strap is the component giving the subject article its essential character, classification is therefore under heading 91.13 by virtue of GIR Rule 3B. And the last criteria for the Rule 3 is the GIR Rule 3C. And this rule states that goods should be classified under the heading that occurs last in numerical order, from among those that equally merit consideration if the goods cannot be classified by reference to GIRs 3A or 3B. And now take a look at this subject article, 2-in-1 ball pen and pencil. Ball pens are classified under heading 96.08, which covers ballpoint pens, felt tip and other porous tip pens and markers, fountain pens, stylograph pens and other pens, duplicating stylos, propelling or sliding pencils, pen holders, pencil holders, and similar holders, parts including caps and clips of the foregoing articles, other than those of heading 96.09. Pencils are classified under heading 96.09, which covers pencils, or other than pencils of heading 96.08. Crayons, pencil leads, pastels, drawing charcoals, writing or drawing chalks, and tailor chalks. And subject article is a writing instrument consisting of a ballpoint pen and a pencil encased in a single plastic body. In GIR3B cannot be applied for subject article since both pen and pencil are equally important in the function of this writing instrument, and determining which one among writing components imparts the essential character of the goods as a whole is impossible. Therefore, applying the provision of GIR3C, subject article is classified under the heading occurs last in numerical order. Among those considered is heading 96.09. As a reminder, GIR 3C is the last criteria of Rule 3 and should only be applied when the provisions of GIRs 3A and 3B fails.
Rule 4. Most akin. GIR Rule 4. This rule states that goods are to be classified under the heading appropriate to the goods to which they are most akin. Akin is defined as essentially similar in character or quality. Kinship may be determined on various factors such as description, character, purpose, or intended use, production, process, and nature of the product. Subject article. Exhaust air jack. GRR Rule 4 is the most unpopular of the GRIs in terms of usage, as GRIs 1 to 3 will cover the classification of almost all goods. Rule 5. Rule 5A, Special Containers. Rule 5B, Packing Materials and Containers. GRR Rule 5A. This rule is concerned with the classification of long-term use cases, boxes, and similar containers which are presented with the articles they are especially shaped or fit to contain, provided that cases imported with the item they are intended for are to be classified under the heading where the encased item is classified. Subject article. Flute with metal carrying case. Flute are classified under heading 92.05, which covers wind musical instruments. This flute was imported and presented at customs encased in its metal carrying case, which is studied and designed for the instrument's protection during storage or transport. GIR Rule 5B. It provides that packaging materials normally used to package imported articles are classified under the heading where the goods they encase are classified. Note: the provision of GRR 5 not apply to goods that are presented in containers that are clearly or repetitive use. Such containers are to be classified separately from the materials they hold.